Oh, baby! I can't stop winning, mother effers. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. I'm back home. That's right. I can make dedicated videos and show you the absolute destruction, the absolute havoc that is being wreaked on Jeremy Lefebvre, one of the most incompetent clowns in the world. Now, a lot of you called Tattooed Chef. A lot of you believed me. A lot of you watched my channel and said, you know what? That strongman guy is 100% correct. Yes, he doesn't wear a shirt. I am now because it's starting to get freaking cold here. Get used to it. He may spit in a dip can. He may say nasty things about people, but he was 100% right. But there were a lot of you doubters out there that didn't believe old strongman personal finance. You said Tattooed Chef was going to go to the moon. Well, what happened now, buckos? So let's go ahead and check out Tattooed Nutsack, and I'm going to show you the absolute obliteration of this stock. Tattooed Chef is down 11% today. In the past week, it is down 30%. In the past month, it is down 56%. And in the last 3 months, it's down 74%. Do I need to click on the year? Oh, loaded. Down 90%. That is basically a straight line down. Now, obviously, there's a lot of reasons that this is happening. I mean, just look at the earnings. They literally missed every single earnings, and it's getting worse and worse. Their misses are getting worse and worse and worse and worse. This company is collapsing. And yes, for some reason, I don't know if I was drunk or something, I bought like a Tattooed Chef call in 2021. I don't know what I was doing, but I think I made a couple bucks off of it. So that was my victory with Tattooed Chef. So why is this happening? Well, I'm here to remind you people, a company that doesn't make money, that loses money, is fundamentally worthless, 100% worthless. Yes, the business may have assets, it may have buildings, it may have tractors, and it has debts, and that gives the business some value. So maybe Tattooed Chef's not worthless. But at the end of the day, the future cash flows from Tattooed Chef are negative. And when you discount and add up the future cash flows of Tattooed Chef, you're probably going to get a negative number, okay? And some of you may be sitting here saying, well, maybe Tattooed Chef's approaching book value. Good luck calculating. I mean, you can calculate book value, but do you know the fair value? You may be like, well, maybe it's a buy now, and there's no way it could possibly dip anymore. You are 100% wrong. 100% wrong. Tattooed Chef, from where it's at now, could drop almost 100%. And all you have to do is look at the absolute destruction of very good food company. It goes down and down and down and down. And you can keep buying the dip and buying the dip, and it can go down and down and down because this company is fundamentally worthless. Now, what else happened with Tattooed Chef? Well, apparently they had some kind of deficiency with the NASDAQ because on top of having a massively unprofitable business, this company can't even file their financial statements on time. On November 16th, Tattooed Chef received notice from the NASDAQ Stock Market LLC, indicating the company was not in compliance with NASDAQ listing rule 5250, which requires listed companies to timely file all required periodic financial reports with the SEC, due to the company's failure to timely file its quarterly report for the fiscal quarter ended September 30th, 2022. Now, I don't know if Tattooed Chef got this notice before, but there have been multiple instances where they have failed to file their financial reports on time. And on top of that, the cherry on top is that their accounting can't even be trusted. So when you go look at the numbers on their financial statements, you don't even know if you're looking at something accurate. I have never seen a bigger disaster in my entire life than this stock. I cannot imagine why somebody like Jeremy Lefebvre would even consider buying this trash. I really think he goes out of his way to find the most garbage shorted companies there are and buys them in the hopes of a short squeeze, or maybe he's just an idiot, okay? So some people were emailing this to me, but at the end of the day, they got their 10Q submitted. So yeah, it's a big deal that they have a deficiency. but they filed the 10Q. And so they have now regained compliance. Okay. However, what I love to see is the absolute destruction of the fan base of Tattooed Chef, because not only has the stock collapsed to almost nothing, and it's going to continue to fall. And even if there is a rally, they're just going to dilute you at that point, and then it's going to collapse again. But you can see the absolute destruction of this company's fan base, okay? The institutions, I tell you, have probably sold out. I don't know what institutions are still holding this stock, but we can see the retail fan base, which is a huge part of this company's fan base, has completely surrendered. Even Jeremy Lefebvre, the shill of Tattooed Chef, has surrendered. I wouldn't be surprised if he sold it already. I really would not be surprised. I don't know, but I'm waiting for that video to come out where he says he freaking sold it, okay? So we go down and we look, and we see all this stuff here, okay? The last post was 3 months ago. 3 months ago, Tattooed Chef was the last, it was the last post on this forum. So you can see that retail interest is dried up completely. And then we go to Tattooed Chef, and we go look at him on StockTwits. And everybody on here is just absolutely roasting Jeremy Lefebvre and roasting this stock. I have never seen such pessimism around a stock. Even when Baba was getting absolutely wrecked, people weren't bashing Baba as bad as this, okay? Jeremy riding this turn to the septic tank. This is the next very good food company. Yes, it is. As well as Oatly. If I read another moronic post about RSI, I'm going to explode. This is not a compressed spring, folks. This spring has broken into a million pieces and fallen into a massive pile of dog crap. I can't find any Tattooed Chef video by Jeremy. Is he ignoring this POS? Effing clown. So Jeremy's next grift going forward, and I'm going to keep tracking him. Don't worry. Now he only wants to buy profitable companies. Look at his most recent video, and he's already got 12,000 views. 3 profitable stocks with massive upside. And guess what stocks he talked about? He talked about some of the largest stocks in the market. He talked about Meta. He talked about Amazon. And then he talked about Skyworks Solutions. I don't know anything about that company. But you can see his grift is changing 100%. But you, my fan base, you cannot let Jeremy Lefebvre forget the mistake that he made. Because this clown with Financial Fortress is charging people thousands of dollars a year. And he's got a Black Friday sale coming on to tell you to buy this hot freaking trash. Okay? Never, ever forget what Jeremy Lefebvre done, because he thinks he's sneaky. He thinks he's smart. He can block comments on his channel. He can talk about profitable stocks now. I wouldn't be surprised if he started hiding his old Tattooed Chef videos. He should probably start downloading them. I should too. Never let this clown forget what he has done. The disaster is complete. Almost. And I can tell you, there's going to be a dilution event. It's coming. It's 100% coming. Give us one rally on Tattooed Chef, and there's going to be a dilution event. What a freaking disaster. I mean, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think it would fall this fast. I mean, I knew it someday it would go bankrupt, but I mean, the amount of destruction in the last 3 months, oh God, you can't recover from that. You're going to have to 20x to basically get back to where you were if you bought it in like the $25 range. I mean, holy freaking crap. And then you go look at the balance sheet, right? So as of September 30th, they had $14 million of cash. And I guess you could count receivables. Well, we won't even count receivables. They had $14 million of cash. They burned about $13 million in the last 3 months before that. And we see on the operating statement of cash flows, they burned a total of $17 million from operations. So overall, they've got to be out of cash. They have to be out of cash, okay? Unless they drew more on their credit line, which we saw popped up. And then once they exhaust that, what are their options? More debt in a high interest rate environment? Oh my God. Never let him forget this. Let this be a lesson to you all. When you buy a clown stock, you can lose everything. And you keep buying the dip, it can go to zero. Strong man, my bang man. Fooled me. It looks like you're still in Vegas. Yeah. I imported my room to Vegas. It's the future, bro. We are mocking on Oatly Mike. Oh, that'll be my next video. Tattooed Chef has collapsed, but Tattooed Plumber will go to the moon. What is that? Can't believe you got to stand in the same frozen food aisle as Jeremy. I don't know if he went to that specific one. I think he goes to a different Target, but I wasn't going to drive all the way out there for that. I bought Tattooed Chef at $20, then sold when I found Strongman. Unfortunately, didn't sell till $8. Hey, man, you still saved yourself a lot of money. My $10K in Tattooed Chef is now worth $1,000. Oh, boy. Jeremy's latest video is him reacting to himself. I like how his fans are paying him so he can teach himself all the mistakes and make all the mistakes and lose all of his clients' money while they just stand there being like, what's going on here? Strongman, I invested my 401k in Tattoo Chef because of Jeremy. I hope that's a joke. Nobody would put their 401k. Yeah, he's probably full of crap, but whatever. Oh, we got a little spam bot here. Let me block that. Okay. Let's see. Jeremy truly thinks he's the next Warren Buffett. He's even looking for his Charlie Munger. See, that's how full of it he really does think he's a genius. He really does. And that's the sad part. He's going to absolutely implode. Let's see. Laughing my butt off. Jeremy's cursed now. He's going to lose in every stock except Elf on the Shelf. Yeah, wait. Tesla's been having a slow bleed, man. Y'all notice that? It's really baffling how he invests in not one, but another bankrupt company. Worse than any blow up. I don't know what his strategy is. I don't know if it's like the short squeeze play or if he just thinks profits will just work themselves out or what. Can you even imagine how Jeremy feels losing over $1 million just in Tattooed Chef? Well, you're going to see. He's going to push his course harder and he's going to pump out way more videos. Okay. He can make the money back with YouTube and course sales. He ruined his friendships with Meet Kevin when Meet Kevin sold due to the marketing budget. This man knows nothing about investing. Yeah, I mean, people bash Meet Kevin, but he was smart. He's way smarter than Jeremy. I can tell you that. Hey, Christopher Meister, what would Jeremy had to do to redeem himself in your eyes and would have dinner with him? Well, Jeremy could redeem himself by, number one, making an apology video and admitting that he's entirely incompetent and knows nothing about stocks. Number two, he needs to completely disband Financial Fortress. It needs to go away. Number three, he needs to promote index funds and long-term boglehead investing and never buy a trash stock and promote it to his fans ever again. And then at that point, I don't know if I can forgive him, okay? It's going to take a lot for Jeremy to, accept my graces. Jeremy's dilemma is to pay $5.60 for a chef bowl or buy 4 chairs. Each bowl he eats is eating 4 shares. Oh, this is so bad. I trust a gas station manager to lead me down the path of degenerate individual stock picking. And, well, now he's doing profitable stocks. I mean, he's just going to, I don't know, just buy Amazon and Meta, bro. I mean, yeah, they're some of the biggest stocks in the index, but I guess he's providing value there. Will you reach 15K subscribers by the end of December? I doubt it, to be perfectly honest. But then again, you never know. You never know. His channel has become a react channel. He doesn't offer anything worth listening to. That's true. It's a react channel, and it's a buy large cap tech channel. That's what it is. Wow. How innovative and intelligent. Take my money. Most 401ks offer only index unless you're Yeah, I don't think that guy actually put his 401k into Tattooed Chef. I know you use 5% of your income to short some of these Jeremy stocks. I don't short because all these clown stocks, if the Fed cuts rates, you don't know what could happen to these stocks in the short term. But you still got to focus on the fundamentals. But if Tattooed Chef has a rally, they're going to dilute because that would be a godsend to this company. If that stock ran up to $10 or $15, they would be insane not to issue more shares because then they could secure their balance sheet for at least another couple of quarters. What if he offers you a fancy dinner date? I mean, I would go to dinner with Jeremy. I think it'd be romantic. I'd sit next to him. We'd touch thighs. Is Robinhood a hood stock to buy? I mean, that's your decision. I'm not interested in Robinhood. I think it's a clown stock. It's dependent on clowns trading crypto and options. And you know what happens when that happens? They lose their money and then they stop trading. How does Jeremy have so many subs after his garbage stock? I don't know, man. The clowns always win on YouTube. That's how it works. Will Strongman be Jeremy's Charlie Munger if he asks? Yes, I would. I would soak him dry. I would charge him so much money. Oh, God. I would charge him so much money. I'd be like, yeah, you should buy VT. What? You really? Yeah, buy VT. And he pays me $10,000. You should short these kind of companies if you're good at analyzing trashy businesses. Well, here's the thing. You never know. You never know. You can always like have a good idea. But, you know, when you short something, let's say you buy a put. Well, how far out do I buy the put? Is the stock going to have a rally? I mean, you can't predict that stuff, you know? I mean, I was right about this, but, you know, the timing is the hard part. Tattooed Chef was a small lesson he learned. The previous 14 years of investing, he didn't learn anything. Well, of course, he just bought trash stocks and they went up. How do you feel about Robinhood's 3 points? Dude, I wouldn't put I don't know, man. I don't trust Robinhood. I'm actually thinking about moving some of my money out of it, or all of it, to be honest. I don't trust Robinhood. Jeremy charged $20K to show you why buying. Can you imagine? Somebody actually paid him probably $20,000. Oh my God. I can't imagine what that person is thinking right now. If anybody signed up for his course and paid him money, please email me and we can do a live interview. I would love it to hear your thoughts. Well, I invested $100,000 in Hood last and I'm down over negative $50,000. My average price, woo! Down 90%. Well, you know, Amazon crashed 90% and then recovered and became a huge business. So maybe Tattooed Chef will. Oh my God. Why don't you talk about that kid Rex Finance pumping his Clean Spark? I need to look into him. I don't really know much about him. You should make a financial fortune company inside, say, buy VT. Yeah, I'll manage everybody's money, man. I'm a money manager now. I know it sounds bad, but I love Jeremy put another 50 bones. And you know what? I don't know what he's going to do, man. I think he's capitulated, though, to be honest. I don't know if he's going to sell yet, but he's definitely given up on the stock. Your viewers need to remember you have to be right about a short faster than just buying a stock. Exactly, 100%. Which of Jeremy's stocks in his VT tracker do you think has the best chance? Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know, man. Maybe Honest. Maybe. I don't know. I don't buy any of that crap. Will Tattooed Chef get delisted? Yes, it will. All right, guys, that's it. I just wanted to give you the news on Tattooed Chef. It continues to crash. It can continue to crash even more. And in the next video coming out shortly, we're going to look at Oatly My Goatly, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on that other amazing soy boy stock. See you soon. Cheers!
Oh, merry stock market. Oh, man.